how should you prepare yourself financially in case of a divorce? How should you be financially independent from your husband, and just financially prove yourself and know you'll be okay even in case of a divorce. So number one, thinking about this and taking action about this is a sure way to get divorced. What you will prepare for, you will get. So most people, they don't prepare for having a long-term happy marriage. They don't do anything about improving their marriage, but they will financially prove their marriage and become financially independent in case of, well, you are preparing for in case of, so in case of will come. I'm not saying the reason behind anything is so important. So if you want to have a lot of money, that's the best thing in the world. But if the reason behind it is to financially prove your marriage, and at the first fight, I'm out, instead of resolving it, instead of growing through it, instead of seeing every marriage has challenges. There's no marriage without challenges, right? Instead of looking at your faults, at your shortcomings and talking to things, instead of learning relationship skills, communication skills, what do? First of all, we financially prove our marriage. Let me make sure I'm financially independent from my husband, which is great. It's not bad. But I would prefer an empowering reason as I want to be abundant. I want to have skills that I know can make me money anytime, right? Even if I'm divorced or not, my husband is alive or not, I'm alone or not, who knows, right? I'm not going to prepare for those cases. I'm preparing for abundance. I'm preparing for feeling I own my financial life, or I bring money to the family, or whatever you want, right? Like any empowering reason is great. But preparing yourself in case of a divorce it's a sure way to get divorced. Really sit with it. Whatever you prepare for, you will get. Who prepares for actually a great marriage? Nobody. Like, this is mind-blowing. If you think about it, what do we want? We all want to have a happy marriage, but we don't prepare for it. We don't take courses on it, right? But we do take a course on financial independence. Let me see how I can be financially free from my husband, not financial independence as in the true meaning of the world, but and let me not depend on my husband. Why is it so bad to depend on, if that's the case? Or why is it so bad to have your money together? Or why not prepare for abundance and learn a skill that you will always have, that is AI proof or whatever, right? So learn a skill that even if you work or you don't work, or no matter how old you are, you have that skill, and it's a high paying skill. That skill will bring you money whenever you practice it, or a course, or whatever it is. Maybe that is one skill, selling a course on the internet, right? So why not prepare yourself for abundance? Please, like, I beg you, prepare yourself for abundance, not prepare yourself for divorce. And if that's what you want, if you want to divorce and you prepare for yourself for divorce, okay. But most women who ask this, how can I be financially independent from my husband, so in case of a divorce, I'll be okay? Well, why don't you? So it sounds more empowering and more like an independent woman, somebody who knows what she wants, and she will get that. And if you know what you want, and what you want is a great marriage, then prepare for that. Learn that, take courses and read books about that. Ask people in happy marriages, how did you get that? When you have a problem, go through it, communicate through it, find a therapist, find a coach, right? Why not solve for that? So what you prepare for, you will get for sure. There's no other way. I can prove it scientifically and psychologically. But in short, for this video, if you prepare for a divorce, you will get it, right? You will be always have this, like, for the like a little fight that you have, or some misunderstanding, or I don't know, he raises the tone. Okay, it's done with divorce. Like, to the garbage. 30 years of marriage, 20 years of marriage, 10 years of marriage. No, it's not like that. A marriage is not always sunshines and butterflies and pinky flowers, and it's okay. That's the point of a good marriage, is to go through challenges and grow through challenges and be better and learn something. Like learn those relationship skills that it takes to have a great marriage. So prepare for that. It is what it is. And really, if you want to just be abundant, then search for high-paying skills. I don't know if copywriting used to be one of them. I don't know if it still is with the AI and ChatGPT, but find something or learn something that nobody can take away from you. Your skills, like learn, read, take courses, do self-development, right? Like do something that you will always have no matter what. And it's a skill that it can be paid. That's great to have. It feels awesome. But because you want to be abundant and you want to grow, not because you want to protect yourself. Like I cannot stress this enough. I think it's the 5th time I'm saying it. Don't prepare yourself for divorce if you don't want to be divorced. If you want to, then prepare. Go ahead, go into a full-blown war. That's what most of us do, and lawyers, and like gather all the things. Even if you divorce, who says? There's so many people who think that if you divorce, it has to be a nasty divorce with lawyers. Who says that? You can learn skills of like how to communicate and to have a nice divorce, a friendly uncoupling, and even have a party when you divorce, right? Like a divorcing party. Like we've seen this in movies, and it starts to be maybe famous from some like famous actors, right? Like doing an uncoupling party or something like that. Why not? Who says it has to be with fights, right? So whatever you prepare for, a lot of people prepare themselves for a big war, like with lawyers and fighting at the divorce, and they really exhaust themselves for 7 years. I've heard this, for starting with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 years of fighting in courts after a divorce. Who wants to waste their time and life like that? They are preparing themselves, they are gathering evidence to fight instead of simply learning the skills to communicate with their partner or ex-partner to do things right and to do things in a friendly way, to do things in a way that is a win-win, right? But what we do is really, we think it has to be a war. So we prepare for war. We prepare to be like protected. It's not protected. We're attacking ourselves. That's what we do. And it's women in the Western world. We went crazy. We don't know how to use our feminine power in relationships. We don't know how to be emotionally strong and emotionally guiding the whole relationship. Men would do anything for us, but we don't know how to use it. Anything. I'm so sorry for all those women, like the one I saw asking, how do I prepare myself in case of a divorce? I'm so sorry. All of you don't see how much power you have in your relationship, and you decide if you get a divorce or not. And you're actually, when you prepare yourself, you're actually deciding to divorce. You can decide to have the best marriage ever, the best. It's a decision. You prepare for that. Instead of preparing for divorce, you prepare for that. You read books about that. You talk with people about that, with people who have great marriages, not with people who already went through a divorce and they scare you. Oh my God, prepare yourself with 10 lawyers and fight for 7 years in court. No, that's not necessary. I really don't believe it's necessary. This is what means to be independent and powerful. It's not protecting yourself financially. It's actually getting what you want in life. And if that's what, like a great marriage and improving your marriage, if it's not okay, and having a great marriage throughout your life, then do that. Like a truly empowered, independent woman, she gets what she wants. And she prepares what she wants, right? She doesn't just gather some weapons against some imaginary threat, right? Yes, there are a lot of divorces. But those people, they also like either they prepared for divorce or they didn't do anything. So if we don't do anything, the fights, the problems pile up until they explode. Of course, you have to actively do something. In order to have a great marriage, you have to actively do something until at some point it becomes just who you are. But most of us, we have to learn this. In the Western world, we don't have the skills anymore. In today's world, we don't have the skills of having great relationships anymore. Most of us. So yes, we have to learn them. We have to go through very challenging situations. It is what it is. This is the way to grow. This is the way to have a great relationship. This is the way to be a more conscious, mature person. If not, we're all like just children, teenagers, right? We're not maturing if you don't know how to go through challenges. This is what a marriage takes, a great marriage takes. There's no good marriage that was always good. No, it's not like that. It's just challenges through challenges. And every time, after every challenge, they learn something together. They communicate better. They know how to say what they want better. They know how to ask for help better. Right? So after every challenge, you go through the challenge, you learn something. You actually grow. You learn, you mature. That's how you have a great marriage. Prepare yourself to have a great marriage for life if that's what you want. So prepare for what you want to have, not for what you don't want to have.